Hello everyone and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where I was just gonna run out to my room and see if anything had changed. And I'm wondering if the paint was always... I thought they were more green, but it looks like they're fall colors now. Like, and this is the Elvish glass. But it's just interesting. I don't know, maybe it has always been like that, but it just at the angle I was at, oh, and it looks different from the outside. Like, I mean, that makes sense, right? Because the inside's got a little bit more of the protrusions, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, it really does look awesome. Those mountains are just flippin' amazing. But yeah, if they are fall colors, it's just interesting. And then maybe the banners next to the bed, I don't know. It's a nice little touch, if it's that. Okay, hopefully this works. Getting out, because loading screens scare me now. But yeah, we will be going to the war table really quick. I got the amulet for Cole. I don't know why I can't. I thought maybe it would like open up a quest or something, but like to go find the amulet. But apparently, I have the amulet, so maybe I just need to maybe I need to approach him from the other side or something. Maybe that will work. And we've also got to judge whoever's sitting here. Or whoever is waiting for me. Hang on, Josephine, I'll talk to you in a second. Just let me get this done. Because we've got a lot. I mean, we did Sutherland's quest, right? Maybe I have to go pick it up. I'm pretty sure everybody's done. I mean, they were like 5 or 6 hour quests, but... they're done. It's been like a week since I played again.
It's time to plan our next
Oh,
attack.
hey!
What's
No.
the state of the Inquisition?
Our alliance with Orlais holds, for the present. They'll send aid on request.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his.
Wow.
Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
My agents agree. Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Well, good.
We've beaten their god twice over. Corypheus must be livid. Where is he now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds.
Wow.
He's moving south to the Arbor
Oh,
Wilds.
this is
His
what
army clearly
she was
wasn't
talking
prepared
about.
to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
They've terrorized Thedas long enough. We end them now. If Corypheus is hiding in the Arbor
Hey,
Wilds, that's where we'll
hold
go.
up!
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote
I don't want to
area?
go anywhere right now.
His people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven. We believe he seeks more. What he hopes to find, however, continues to elude us.
Another orb,
Which
maybe?
should surprise no one.
Ah! Oregon!
Fortunately, I can assist.
Please continue.
You have my attention, Lady Morrigan.
What Corypheus seeks in those Forgotten Woods is as ancient as it is dangerous.
Don't tell the secrets!
Which is?
'Tis best if I show you.
Are you gonna show me in the fade or what? Oh, glitchy wall. Glitchy wall. Okay, I totally wasn't expecting that. I just wanted to do some war table stuff. Jeez. I hope this doesn't like start something.
This is an illuvian,
Oh.
an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost,
Wow.
but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what
These look like the
Corypheus
mirrors
seeks.
we saw. They look like the mirrors we saw in the fade.
This belonged to my people.
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched.
Oh my
It proved
gosh.
too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed.
What does it do?
The illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
Ah.
A more appropriate question would be, where does it lead?
The Fade? Oh my gosh, does it go to the Fade? Oh my gosh. Oh, Solus is gonna be so jealous. It can't go to the Fade because walking physically to the Fade's a big deal. What is this? What is this place? Oh, I don't know. Huh. It looks very cool. Oh, and I want to go to that one place, that temple frozen in time or whatever that's in the Western Approach. Freaking, I need to write these down. Shh, I'm searching. Oh, wow. Oh, it's those. I thought they were trees, but it's the elven things that we saw when we did the Dead Hand. Off in the distance there. And more mirrors. Wow.
If this place once had a name, it has long been lost.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
This place is extraordinary. How could this even exist?
Who can say? Formed from the fabric of time and space, perhaps. The ancient elves left no roads, only ruins hidden in far-flung corners. This is how they traveled
No
between.
way. The
As you
ancient
can see,
elves
most
did
of the
this?
mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side.
Oh my
But
gosh.
only.
How come the elves didn't come here?
How did you find out about this place?
My travels have led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor.
Awesome.
Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between, like this one. I can describe it no better.
Are there
For a
elves?
time, I was safe from those who hunted me. But only for a time. One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean, a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only from beyond.
Opened how?
With a key.
Do you have it? Oh.
I suppose you have such a key.
Do I have
The
it?
key can be many things. Each Illuvian is different.
Oh.
I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
Corypheus wants to come here.
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it.
Wow. No way. I want to stay in here and play.
You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
This is the place of my people. Solus would be so... Like, I don't know. He'd be so excited or, like, sad. I don't know. Like, both? Jeez Louise. That was amazing. I can't go back. I have to have the key. This is beautiful. Look at that. What is it made of? What is it that allows that How does it become a doorway of magic? It's just like, oh yeah, it's magic. I'm like, but what kind of magic? What kind of magic do you have to do to like, and what kind of make a pathway between, oh, it was in here. Haven't I been here? Or was that where the shrine was, maybe? Wow, she transported it all the way here. Oh, okay, here it is. That's the shrine. I think that was one of the doors I couldn't open, actually. One of the ones that was just like, just a door that I couldn't go through, and I was like, well, that's cool. Thanks for putting it up there. Alright, well, hopefully I can get to the war table now. But... What? I don't know who's talking, but I was looking at what was being said. Oh my gosh, Elvish stuff is so cool. I want to go back and explore Elvish ruins again. I did a lot of that in the beginning. I got kind of caught up with other things, but we're going to need to get some more shards. Kind of slacked off on the shards too. But if we've got half the doors done, exactly half, I think. Morgoth's in here now too! Well, can she do stuff? Wait, hold up. Oh, she can't do stuff. What's up, boy?
With the Civil War over, Orlais is focusing on rebuilding.
There is still trouble in the Dales. We've had no news from the Exalted Plains for weeks.
Really? What? Our agent, a mage named Sidoni, returned from Mithrath successful in her task. She posed as a magistrate assistant, bluffing her way into the Magisterium's library to ostensibly perform research, and managed to acquire not only the Liberalium, but also a number of other mystical tomes, all without leaving any evidence that traces back to the Inquisition. It may take some time for Dorian to go through the Liberalum, but he is optimistic that they will prove of use. A wave blade schematic. Sweet! Alright, okay, I need to look for the exclamation points. Sutherland! Our kin is diagnosed with supply with remnants of exposures within the fate, and she has done something. It is perhaps best to continue her efforts to the Undercraft from now on. Bianca aiming enhanced. I got that. Sutherland and Company. The last trail of Sutherland and Company found a map on your action, Inquisitor. If they need assistance, you're in the best position to render it. Oh, so I can go find them? Holy buckets. Okay, let's just make sure I don't have anything. Right, we're not ever doing that because that's stupid. We could do that. I have my what? I did that, right? Yeah. What's this? Harvest of History. Alright. I'm not by several estimations of character and nice. What? A letter from the Inquisition apothecary Elan Vemal, directed to the Inquisitor alone. Inquisitor, I'm not by several estimations of character a nice person. As they say, one must have a past to carve a future. Do they say that? Perhaps I should clarify that I say that for my own reasons. I am here and I serve. I trust that you see the value in that and would invest in protecting it. Certain resources of mine are in the hands of another. Said person helps create my recipes. The value of my work is lessened if it is duplicated elsewhere. It is not a matter of recovery as so much as denial. Who knows who might receive benefit of this brewing doppelganger? You are free to ignore the situation, but would it not be better for the resource Inquisition to be unique if this person were simply gone? The location of a freehold follows in the name Isthmus Goodson. We're hardly in a place to be precious about a single life. You decide what serves our cause, and we will see it done. If we have doubts about this person, it's a simple matter to have a local lord imprison him in relative comfort for the duration of our concern. The hold is near to Fincher territory that is unknown or in dispute. If we are to hobble this person on a hunch, raise the fields, but do not stoop to outright killing. Oh, weird. Yeah, I don't know. And then there's those. Orlay's got a ton of stuff. Right. We didn't do that? Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Jeez Louise. Inquisitor, we've made progress at Dinan Hanin, the Tomb of the Emerald Knights. The structure appears more extensive than we had thought. As my keeper was not interested in... Oh, right, it's this guy! As my keeper was not interested in this endeavor, perhaps the Inquisition would be willing to aid us. I would hate to return home empty-handed. I trust the spirit of cooperation would benefit us both. Besides, it's rather exciting. I imagine the place must pique your curiosity as well. Yes. Yes. If you by soldiers are scouting nearby, we can divert them to the elves' location. Investigate Elven ruins. A few of our soldiers met the elves at Din and Hanan, the Elven ruins and the Emerald Graves. Right. Well, no, it wasn't. Was it? Yeah, it was. Their leader, Talvin, wishes to work with us as a sign of cooperation between the Inquisition and his clan. However, some of his party are wary of our presence and the Inquisition's intentions. Our interest in strengthening your relationship with the Dalish would appear more genuine if we met them in person. Okay, so it's not like a new area, but I can go back. Okay. Meet Orlesian mercenaries. Holy crap, negotiate a deal. Unmask those across the sea. I had our people remove the downward pointing triangular symbols from the outpost. They have not made a reappearance, which means little. It's clear someone has an interest in the Inquisition, someone organized with ties to those across the sea. We've eliminated the Kunari as the most obvious suspects. Nonetheless, knowing who they're not does not tell us who they are, what they're doing, or why. They're clever, we know that, and they have resources, but so do we, and they should learn that they are not to toy with the Inquisition. If our investigations have any hope of succeeding, we'll have to strike hard and fast before they know what we're looking. A coordinated effort hitting all the leads we have at once. This is pointless. I won't commit our forces to hunting a shadowy cabal obsessed with the little chalk drawing. I say we forget this and focus on Corypheus. His is the shortest. Jeez. A gift from the Imperial Palace. Marquis Brial and I wish to convey our fondest wishes to the Inquisitor and all the Inquisition. Although I hope to pay a stay visit to Skyhold in the future, I fear the work restoring what Gaspard has damaged requires too much of my time at present. My dear Marquis has, however, found a suitable means of showing our appreciation. Her friends found evidence of a Venatori plot against an Navarran nobleman, Count Octavian. She believes they intend to ambush him on the road as he rides to Navarre City with King Marcus. Relations between Navarre and Orlais have never been friendly, and my interference would be taken badly. You, on the other hand, could warn the Count, deprive the Venatori of the victim, and win support for the Inquisition in Navarre in a single stroke. Oh, wow. So it's just, okay, wow. What, House Amlaga. Dorian has completed his research using the Liberalum and believes he has found a connection between Corypheus and an ancient magister named Cethus of House Amlaga. This will be difficult to prove and may be of limited use, but it's worth noting that the House of Blah still exists. Even the accusation that Corypheus and Cethus are the same person could be worthy of a scandal to venture, one that the current members of that family might be desperate to avoid. Sell the information to an enemy. Gesture of goodwill. Blackmail them. What's this? Truth or dare, the endgame. Ambassador Montier, we've never met, but I believe you have. To discreet me and save me from us with agreeable connection. As I dislike being indebted to anyone, I shall endeavor to repay you with a news item of some interest. Were you aware that the Grand Duchess of Leeds recently paid a visit to Lake Celestine? Indeed, she stayed an entire fortnight as a guest of Duke Alvin Blanchard of Val-Montudet. In light of other connections and the curious amount of coin which spread across the region in the aftermath, you may wish to pay him a call. Sincerely, Duke Valère Fontaine. We helped the Duchess of Leeds. Duke Blanchard was conspiring with Fleury. Right, no. Okay. Yeah. We helped her. The Duchess of Leeds. Right? Like, that's the lady that we helped put into position, like, of power. I kept thinking that the whole time we were at the ball. I was like, I reckon, like, Duchess of Leeds? I'm like, I know that name, but I didn't remember her name was Fleur. Was it? I don't know. I mean, it sounds very, 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 very familiar. Let's drive some Darkspawn away. His is the shortest. Do it.
All right.
We need to do that. That needs to happen. Exalted Plains resources. Right, that's not gonna be... Inquisitor, if you believe it would be helpful, alright! It'd be bold charge in Orlais to meet with the mercenaries currently several leads and which spell. Well placed word from a professional letter could pull the teeth from the enemy and bolster the Inquisition's ranks. Oh, hers is much shorter. Let's get as I mean, I don't know what's the point of this, you know? Let's help Dorian really quick. wow. I guess let's do it.
At your
Josephine's being pretty tough there. Right. Oh, right. Oh, that's a pretty short one. Okay.
Inquisitor.
Let's do that one as well. Okay. All right. College of Mage. All right. There's that too. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh. There's tons to do. It's too bad that, Morrigan can't help us out. That would be awesome. I'm getting stuff. Maybe, no, we have to go finish talking to people to say maybe it was something on the throne, but we gotta go talk, and hopefully at the end of this episode I will save and go try to talk to Cole again. Jeez. Yes, okay, I will go rescue Sutherland's company. I do need to do that. That as well. Jeez Louise. Okay, how's it going? Whoa.
He spent his life in the circle. Perhaps a tailored coat from Valroyo? He can't wear armor all the time.
He will appreciate the gesture, Lady Ambassador.
That's a polite way of saying he wouldn't like it, isn't it?
Huh. Odd. Let's save. Before I do anything, because that was a lot of stuff we just went through. Don't move. Don't move a muscle.
How bracing to be in the thick of the game again. The last time I was at Alam Shiral was Countess Letienne's wedding. There were a dozen affairs, 5 secret alliances, and a duel between 2 chevaliers over the vintage of an Antivan port.
That's a stupid reason to
But
fight.
until the Duchess was en masse, I've never seen the Winter Palace in shock.
No one can say the evening wasn't memorable.
They've already begun composing songs about it in Val Royale, no doubt.
Excellent.
The game's become increasingly insular in the past few years. Corypheus skillfully took advantage. It's disturbing so few people in the Orlesian court were aware of the Duchess's machinations.
What? I don't know.
The Empress realized she was in danger.
She's always in danger. Those loyal to her should have practiced more vigilance.
She didn't
But
know it was
let's not lose sight of
Florian.
victory. Your actions at the ball have secured us allies and favors alike.
It was petty and dull. Well, the end was exciting.
Playing the game was thrilling. We did just make history.
Indeed. Tales of this affair have begun circulating in Val Royale. Although I do wish Varric would show a bit more restraint in his accounts of the evening.
Nah. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay, so we've talked. Talked in. Haven't talked to Liliana. Liliana. You guys look cool. We talked to Varric. We've talked to Solus. Anything else, maybe?
Venon.
Hello. Everything turned kind of weird for a second. Like, the graphics.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
It's stupid how happy just like a couple of words make me. Stupid. Come on, stop running into the wall. Dorian, I just did a thing for you.
Something you need?
No.
I should go.
Naturally.
No. Oh, no. Alright, that's to Vivian. We did that, I remember. How's it going?
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor.
Okay.
Here it
Did
is.
I do it? Or is
As
it a
you
new
were.
one?
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay, I think it's one that we still have.
I set aside an entire shelf for Grey Warden lore, and so far it's not even half full.
Huh.
Those wardens and their secrets.
Huh. Interesting. I'd love to do something like that. That'd be a fun job. Liliana. Hello. Hello.
So it's true. Some look to Cassandra or even me as
Oh,
just
right. I need to go talk to Cassandra.
Never thought the idea would gain momentum.
I need to talk
Of
to
course,
Cassandra.
with the other candidates out of the picture,
What do you want?
Is becoming divine something you really want?
No.
when Justinia was alive, I would have laughed at anyone who even suggested that I could be her successor. Things have changed. Still, I don't know. Restoring the Chantry will be like trying to steer a sinking vessel through a storm.
No one would fault you for abandoning ship, you know.
Out of the ship and straight into the sea. You think Thedas hates mages now? If the Chantry falls, don't you think the people will blame magic? Look at all that's happened. Kirkwall's Chantry, the war, the breach. Mages are always involved. Without the Chantry to guide, that hatred will spiral out of control.
It was the Chantry that taught people hate and fear.
If the Chantry led them to this place, it can lead them out of it. The people are sheep, Inquisitor. They need to follow. But this is a discussion for later. If Corypheus wins, finding a new divine will be the least of our problems.
I am not fond of the Chantry, and I will not condone any actions to restore it if it's within my power. Let's jump off here. Game. Okay, I'm really sorry, game. I forgot that you don't like it when I do that. But can I just jump off? Can I jump off? Maybe I should go talk to Cullen, but I need to go talk to Cassandra. I need to go talk to Cassandra. Oh, delayed reaction. Hello, mate. You alright? Oh, he's staring out at the sun. That's cool. Like he's staring out past the sun. Are we on my balcony? Because dang it. Battlements. K. Cool. Taking a breather?
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything...
What? Oh my gosh, what?
This sounded much better in my head.
This better not be weird. No, I like Cullen. I know, right? It always sounds better in your head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
Skyhold won't fall apart if you take an hour for yourself now and then.
I'll keep that in mind.
Do.
I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For
Blackwall
years,
kinda
that
sees
anger
it.
blinded me. Not proud of the man that made me.
But you're not Samson.
Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Woohoo! No!
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened.
No,
But
indeed.
it led me here. I can make that mean something.
You gotta grow from
Anyway.
what happened.
I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company.
You are one of them.
I suppose I do as well.
I like Cullen. He's a good guy. He's a good man. Excellent. I'm glad I was able to help people. Where? Cassandra. Cassandra! I hope the game doesn't hate me. Yep, you're welcome back. Okay, hold up. I gotta save again, or I'll start panicking. This is ridiculous. I don't even have 10 hours between the saves anymore. Shh, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, and after this we can talk to Cole. Well, I'll probably do that in the next one, but...
Will you not consider it, Lady Cassandra? The clerics are still sequestered. If no one steps forward,
they'll
they
debate
will
until they die.
And you think I could make them agree?
Cassandra. She'd beat their heads in.
I've heard enough for one day, Mother Giselle.
Talk to her, your worship.
Why? To fix your problems? I have bigger problems than this.
Is there a problem? It seems like she's bothering you.
Mother Giselle is kind, and she means well. So, yes, she was. I assume you've heard that Leliana and I are both candidates to be the next divine.
Yes, indeed.
Because of what happened at Halam Shiral, of course, the Empire favors you. Thus, everyone close to you. So now the Chantry bandies our names about without even asking us first.
How can you and Leliana be candidates? You're not even priests.
It's not without precedent. Amar III was sister to the Emperor, and Galatea a commoner. Leliana and I were, at least, part of the Chantry hierarchy. It would be accepted.
Why am I not a candidate? I don't want to be a candidate.
If you don't want it, then tell them so.
You're a seeker, Cassandra, not
Surely
a divine.
It was never meant to be like this. The Chantry, the Circle of Magi, the Templars, this cannot be what they intended when it all began. The Chantry should provide faith, hope. Instead, it cannot veer from its course, even in the face of certain death.
I'm surprised to hear you of all people say that.
Oh? Am I not the same woman who declared the Inquisition against the Chantry's wishes? In all my years as a seeker, I did what I was told. My faith demanded it. But now my faith demands something else. That I see with better eyes.
The Chantry has failed, Cassandra.
I'm not surprised a non-believer would say that.
Ouch!
I wonder if the legions of faithful throughout Thedas would agree with you. Did you know Varric is Andrastian?
I just figured that
Oh,
out.
he blasphemes with every second breath, but deep down he believes. His heart is virtuous. But he would never step foot in a Chantry. It should be the first place to which the virtuous turn. It needs to change. Perhaps I must be the one to change it.
You're not the only candidate. What about Leliana?
Leliana says she wishes to follow Justinia's legacy. But she and I remember a different person. Justinia knew her fellow clerics and the people would only accept so much change. Leliana would cast it all aside and start over, I think. And that would be chaos for us all.
What would you change about the Chantry?
The Circle of Magi has its place, but it needs reform. Let the mages govern themselves with our help.
Yes!
Let the Templars stand not as the jailers of mages, but as protectors of the innocent. We must be vigilant, but we must also be compassionate to all peoples of Thedas, human or no. That is what I would change.
Your determination is admirable.
I do nothing that is not worth doing with all my heart.
It's your most attractive trait.
That was weird. We do have other concerns at the moment. Don't be
We
mad.
have more important things to worry about right now.
One day we must turn our thoughts
still
to
smiling.
what comes after.
But that's not today.
I suppose that is true. I suppose I should not be so concerned. The clerics speak my name for now, nothing more. For now, restoring order and stopping Corypheus remain our priority.
Please don't hate me. Oh, man. Oh, well. I'll have to not be so worried about it. They make sense. Like, I don't care if the Chantry gets back together. It can do its own thing, but I mean, everything's been failing, right? And it's supposed to be the Inquisition that leads people on, I think, but I don't know. If Cassandra was in charge, she pretty much listed off everything that I think needs to happen. But I don't want to lose them. Maybe that's just selfish of me, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next time I'll try to be generous and let people go and do what they need to do. But I didn't think either one of them would be interested in being a divine. She'd just be sitting around all day. She wouldn't be able to go out and fight dragons or anything. Which reminds me, I'm going to write down, fight dragon with Cassandra. If we could fight, well, we could go fight a one successfully, I guess. We can go see if we can beat that Ferelden one. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.